Witchcraft in Africa, real skinwalker, man turning into cow.
Aquí están mis hermanos y desde hace rato se quieren dormir, pero están viendo la misma cara que yo. Es lo que me temía. La verdad es lo que me temía y no sé qué hacer. No se pueden dormir. Y vean, aquí está, pero cuando yo trato de abrir, no hay nada. No hay absolutamente nada.
Hello and welcome to FearFab. My name is Pedro. Today we're going down a rabbit hole of some of the creepiest videos I could find online. Some might be real, some might be fake. You decide. So get comfortable and keep your eyes open. Let's get into the video. Yeah, there was something behind that curtain, for sure.
افلح. عندها خلاص. والله وده ضروري انتوا رفلو رفلو ترى يا رفلو العطف ريفرس رجعوا ركضوا ركضوا على السيارة
I don't know what language this is, but they sound really scared of whatever this thing is that's chasing them. I just don't understand why they're not running any faster. I feel like the thing to do would just be to just book it out of there, right? But somehow these people are just hanging around.
Bueno. ¡Habla! 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 Look there!
Wow.
Wow.
It's not showing up on camera.
Hey, show it back here.
There it is. There it is.
There
What
you
is
go.
it? Oh, there's a bunch of them. What are they? They're blinking, y'all.
There's lights out there.
Are those coyotes?
I don't know, but they're them.
Yeah, those are coyotes.
Is that what they are?
They're
They're them
blinking.
sure out there. They're sure out
There's
there.
a bunch. Look.
Yeah, I see those eyes right there.
Glenn. Glenn!
You see that?
What is that?
I got it.
What is it?
Wow, that's them.
It looks going like it going up and down.
It is.
Yeah, you can see those lights all the way on the back,
Do you see the others over in the
Yes.
trees?
and they look
I'm doing it
like
on camera. Leave the flashlight right there,
they-
Mom.
I was just kind of
whatever it is also
What is it?
seeing them.
Yes,
Because
there
they're
is.
like
too.
going up and down.
You're down too low.
Oh my God, y'all.
There's something just
Oh, it's
yeah,
cows.
it's a cow.
Oh, okay. Wow.
That's why his head was
That
going
one
up
actually
and
had
down.
me a little bit scared, but it's actually just cows. By the way, this video
Fun.
are I just came across them and I'm just watching them here with you. So I haven't seen any of this. So my reaction is exactly what you see.
Guys. You okay?
We were talking about SW, and 3 minutes later this happened.
By the way, SW, they're talking about skinwalkers, which is supposedly these entities who shapeshift into animals or people.
15 hours just
And-
to find out the monolith's not even here anymore. 15 hours just to find out the monolith's
And that's
not
what
even
they
here
do, they
anymore. It's not
just
even-
shapeshift. Some cultures call them exactly that, shapeshifters. That was weird.
Bro, no, he's too fast, bro.
Bro, what in the ever-loving shit am I looking at right now?
Now, this one I had seen
It just
before,
keeps
and
coming up on me.
I didn't really dig too much into it, but there was
Hey,
something
buddy.
so strange about this little
Are you
guy
okay?
walking with his
can't
head
be
tilted
out
to
here.
one side. Something about it just
Where's your mommy?
weirds me out. It could be a totally
buddy.
innocent video, but
Holy shit, dude. What in the
pretty
fuck?
strange. It's pretty strange. At least to me it is.
Gabe, it's your mom. You should come out. You've been there for so long. Gabe, come out. Gabe. Gabe, it's your mother.
That is not your mother.
Then
Do
what's
not
your
open
name
that.
then? This isn't a normal horse. I've looked up a weird situation like this. It's actually a skinwalker trying to form itself like an animal.
There's more? I see you. Come away.
My guess
go.
it's that it's just cows, or at least I'm hoping that it's just cows, just
is
like
that?
the last video.
Gary. In the middle of nowhere.
And that's the thing about the skinwalkers, that they could have just seen cows, but it could have been something else. So, you know, it makes you think. That is not a normal pose for
When we work night security 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. and we see something coming at us at midnight.
How is it? Raylan!
Is this a skinwalker on his roof?
Pretty strange. Wow, that is a massive spider. That is an absolutely behemoth of a spider. That's massive.
Has been in my freezer for 37 years. And I was always told it was like a wedding cake top.
Adam Smith had been living in this apartment, taking care of his mother who passed away from cancer just days ago. He showed us a photograph of a wrap box that was in his freezer. He said his mother kept it inside their freezer for decades and told him to stay away from it. He opened it after she passed away.
There was a pink blanket, baby blanket, and when I reached down and touched it, and I could feel a foot, and I could see the baby's head with hair was still attached to it.
He's distraught thinking about the possibility that that child may have been his sister and what his mother may have done. Preliminary testing led investigators to believe the child was wearing clothes made in the mid to late 1960s and that he was younger than 1 year old when he died. The baby was never legally named, police say.
I just want to let you know that your car light is on.
Hi. You are currently being recorded.
This is why you should always have a doorbell camera. This creepy video comes out of Phoenix, Arizona. And according to the family, this person came up to their door to warn them about their car light being left on, while someone else was lurking in the background. But after they eventually left, she checked her car and there was no light on. So she posted it to warn others in her neighborhood. But this next video is even more terrifying. And it comes from Della D, I'll tag her below. And she was awoken at 4 in the morning by a ring notification. And this is what happened. Take a look.
At 4:16 a.m. a random woman
That was terrifying.
walks up to my doorway acting strange.
Sometimes it's not the monsters or spirits or whatever, it's the people with flesh and bone.
She starts looking inside my glass door, then does this.
And that is the reason why we have peepholes, because that's insane. Oh no, she left the keys. She left the keys. Wow. Now, this video I've seen before. I think this is a real abduction. I will have to look up more info on it, but I think that actually is real. That's awful. That's AI. For sure.
That time a stranger crashed our Halloween party. We still don't know who he was.
Please tell me you see
Bro,
that.
just put on the mask. I think the mask is less scary, to be honest.
¿Me escuchan? ¿Qué quieres? Déjame en paz, aquí vivo yo.
Sí, sí, pero
The guy is telling whatever it is to leave him alone. To just let him be in peace.
No lo estoy moviendo. Llévatela para tu cuarto. No lo mueves. Se va a levantar en la noche.
Yeah, that's wild. And I feel like we all have family members that have had those dolls, and those dolls have always creeped me out. Now this is terrifying. I don't know what bus it was, or train, but that's terrifying.
Let me out! Let me out! Let me out!
So this is fucking creepy. We're here breaking down the haunted house for the season. Just casually was walking over here. Just noticed that there's something by the cone.
Do you want to play with me and all my friends? Come out wherever you are.
I've been sitting here.
That's terrifying. I'm sorry, that was
trying to
scary.
figure out why this alien is motherfucking staring at me. It's just watching me. Watching me play basketball.
Please pack your
I want to think that was a
Please pack
reflection.
your knives and go. Please pack your knives and go. Please.
Anybody here?
Hello? We heard you.
Why does our attic look like that?
We heard somebody moving in
I feel
here.
like that's something that's an easy fix right there. Just don't let your attic look like that, because that's
Who was
it's terrifying.
it? Who was moving?
That essentially is what a shapeshifter is. Something that shapeshifts. Yeah, same. Yeah, you better run. You better run fast. That's crazy.
Hello? Hello?
Something's gonna pop out of there. I would imagine something's gonna.
If you don't push the number 7 again, Jeanette, I swear to God. Here we go. And it'll just keep coming. It'll just keep on coming. Jeanette Elizabeth, push the number 7 again, damn it.
Me ajuda.
É o fim de uma era, eu diria.
Wednesday night, a team of paramedics arrive at a house to assist a man with severe schizophrenia. According to the man, he couldn't leave his room because someone was standing at his door.
Okay. They're not gonna let me go past it. They're not gonna let me go past it. Somebody's there.
We're right here.
I'm telling you, somebody's at the door and they're not gonna let me go past it.
They wearing? What are they wearing?
They're wearing blue. But
Good,
someone's
good.
there and they're not gonna let me go past it. Someone's at the door.
I need you to sit up, okay? Can you do that?
You got it.
Listen, it's no need to apologize. Whatever makes you comfortable, okay?
Thank
We're
you.
here for you. Okay? All right? Is that okay? That it?
I don't think that's making anything better. If anything, the opening and closing the door, I feel like that in itself, it's really creepy.
While claiming to see someone standing at his door, a clock falls without warning. Now, the possibility of this being a coincidence isn't entirely ruled out, but when you consider the fact that the clock was securely mounted on the wall, well, things get very strange. Now, aside from the clock falling, there's something else in this video that was recorded, and it has to do with this doorway. 23-year-old Cass, the man undergoing psychosis, is a diagnosed schizophrenic who in a short video says this.
Schizophrenia, you probably are not crazy. We're not crazy. People that have schizophrenia are normal people. My most common hallucination is seeing a shadow figure in doorways, like in any doorway. So think of any doorway in your house. My therapist and I do something called visualization dismissal. So I open and close the door repeatedly, and that kind of like scrubs away the shadow figure.
Although he wasn't seeing a shadow figure this time, he was seeing a man.
But the
and
clock,
this man just so happens to be the same thing that his girlfriend saw 2 years ago in their old home. Keep in mind that Cass's girlfriend doesn't have schizophrenia or any condition that causes her to see things that aren't there.
What's wrong? What? What?
That's the thing. If two people see it, then it's not a coincidence anymore, you know.
Her description of what she saw was eerily similar to Cass's depiction of the man. Now, because of this angle, we can't see what it is that she saw, but thankfully, there's another camera in this house that might have recorded evidence of the so-called man. Over on Cass's channel, you'll find many videos where he documents his schizophrenic episodes. Thanks to his GoPro, he can easily record moments of extreme psychosis by simply pressing a button.
What I do is, if the hallucination's like really strong and I am not even like making sense out of reality, I use this, and basically I point it at the door frame or whatever I'm seeing, and look at the screen. And if what I'm seeing in the door frame isn't on the GoPro screen, it's not real. Helps me calm down.
I'm doing really bad right now.
That sounds like an effective way.
However, there's one video on his channel that's completely different from the rest. While talking to an hallucination, he captures this.
You always say the same thing. No. No. Quit it. Stop bringing that up. Stop saying that. You always wait till now to say that. Whoa.
Yeah.
Alexa, light on.
We all saw that. If he was to look at his camera and it matched what he thought he saw, I feel like that would just make it a lot worse. He's doing the opening and closing just like he was, well, the other guy was earlier, trying to make it go away. And I don't know if it's just me, but it looks like there's something behind those doors, like something staring at him. I don't know about you guys, but like I said, this is the first time that I've watched this video, and that I feel like this one so far has probably been the scariest.
Real. So naturally, he walks over to the other curtains to do his usual technique and tries to get rid of this so-called delusion. Apparently, he wasn't just seeing the curtain moving, but a figure standing behind it.
I thought I saw it.
In a panic frenzy, he opens and closes the drape as an attempt to scrub away the figure, but while doing so, the curtain moves again. This was strange considering that he was no longer seeing someone behind it, yet somehow, despite doing his usual technique, something was still happening. But as if that wasn't creepy enough, the whole drape begins to lift upwards. It appears to go up entirely before dropping to the ground. If seeing things in doorways didn't already freak him out, then surely this has. Now to this day, watching this video freaks him out. Seeing this scares him because what he thought was just an hallucination was actually real. This, as a result, makes it harder for him to trust his own perception. It's for this reason that he rarely talks about this incident, but after recording what recently happened, he couldn't help but think of this. So then, might there be some connection between this occurrence and the one from many years ago? Cass believes so. But of course, like all videos, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions. For now, this one remains a mystery.
Let me see. I'll know if she.
By the way, cheers if you're still watching, because this is actually a lot more scary than I thought. It's really late where I'm at. It's past 12 and watching
You're not
this
my dog.
is,
my dog don't know how to do no fucking trick. The fuck? Call 911.
Yeah, call 911. Wow. Oh, shapeshifter. What on earth is that? That's his girl, except his girl is 1 hour away. So, who is that? I mean, whether these videos are real or not, just the thought of something like that happening, where somebody that you know and love could look identical to something that is just not them.
Don't come any closer.
Yeah, that dog, there is just something about the stare. That's not an animal stare.
Please just go away. Oh my god.
Yeah, that was weird.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Get up here, Carly.
with this new AI stuff, a lot of things that are shown, are possibly fake, but that's the one thing about AI that since it was introduced, it's just hard to know, what's real and what's fake. And to be honest, it's a very good tool to deter people from thinking that something is real when it could look AI through and through, but on the other hand, it could actually be.
Have y'all seen this
real.
dash cam footage from the
Which
semi
is
truck
scary.
driver in Mexico? So this truck driver was on a delivery when his dispatch contacted him and told him he was not allowed to have passengers on this delivery. The driver was like, "What are you talking about? There's nobody in the cab with me." When his dispatch was like, "Yeah, there is. They're in the passenger seat. We see them on the cameras." Now this driver swears up and down that there was nobody in the passenger seat. And the person that is sitting next to him doesn't appear to have a jaw, and their eyes are glowing. The driver believes that he had some sort of spirit in the truck with him. Now, I used to work security for a warehouse, so I got to talk to a lot of semi-truck drivers, and I've heard all kinds of stories
I had an
similar
uncle
to this, like apparitions of
who was a truck
hitchhikers
driver,
when
and
the truck driver would stop,
same
there would
story.
be nobody on the side of the road, or even stories about them picking up a hitchhiker and the hitchhiker not talking the whole time, them stopping at a gas station or a rest stop and the hitchhiker just disappears. I don't know, what do you think? You think this is some sort of apparition in the car with this man, or is it a hoax?
Yeah, you better not open that door, because whatever is behind it's not happy. Oh, he opened the door. Yeah, you better run. For something like this to be fake, I don't know how you would pull that off. 'Cause that doesn't sound like a mechanic's sound. It sounds like...
Guys, I'm a little freaked out right now because I was trying to make a video
Something
about how
else.
people are finding parasites in the Taylor Farm salad kits and produce, and while I was editing the captions, it popped up with a caption that I didn't say, and it was in Russian, and I did screen record it, but now my draft is gone. But I'm going to show y'all what I'm talking about. And the reason why they're finding parasites in the Taylor Farm salad kits and produce is because the worm in RFK Jr.'s brain told him to put them there.
That's weird.
And I know that there's background noise in the part of the caption that's popping up in Russian, but I'm literally watching The Sopranos, so there's absolutely no reason why it should be popping up in Russian because all of this is in English. So like, what the fuck?
Oh my gosh. Back up a little. Old abandoned house, and it looks like somebody is in the window.
Now, where I used to live, there was somebody who had a house just like that, and they actually put up a puppet. And that's what it was. It was just the shadow of something to scare people off, so...
Now look how scary that house is. Oh my gosh. What's in his hand? That is scary.
Alright, I'm just getting out of work. I got a creepy ass story to tell you guys about my new place. Hang on, I'll show you. That top window right there. I'm gonna show you the creepy shit that Miley fucking experienced our first night and the shit I experienced our second night. Hang on. Alright, don't mind the mouse because I'm still in the middle of getting a couch, getting a TV stand over here. But this is the creepy stuff I'm telling you about. So, here is my room. See my pillow? Because she was sleeping in here. She's fucking creeped. She's creeped out big time. Tell you what's happened. What's been happening. It creeped me out too. Smiley was in her room. Lying down. The other night she said, hold up. She said, Daddy, why did you try to scare me? And I said, what are you talking about, honey? And she said, last night you kept calling my name from the bathroom, saying, Miley, come here. Miley, come here. And I said, no, Daddy didn't. Are you sure you weren't sleeping? She said, no, Daddy. I fell asleep. And then after you fell asleep, I woke up, I couldn't go to sleep, and I was on my tablet, and I kept hearing that from the bathroom. So I went in the bathroom. I turned on the light, and you wasn't there. And this is what you hear in the bathroom, okay? No. And I said, okay, honey, what else happened? And she said, I went into your room, and I heard you just laying there. And I went and laid back down, and then I heard a doorbell ringing. And I said, baby, are you sure you weren't dreaming? She said, no, Daddy, I swear. I came out of the kitchen, got a drink, and I went in the room and I heard something. I heard something happen. Don't mind this, because I'm still working on this. But she said, Daddy, don't, I went into your room and I heard something. And I said, baby, you wake up, Daddy, next time that stuff happens. You wake me up. Well, the next night, she's like, Dad, can I sleep with you? And I said, baby, honey, you can sleep with Daddy anytime you want to. Anytime you want to sleep with Dad. Okay, I'm going to show you something very creepy right now. Because Miley was asleep, and then I heard something. And I got up. And I don't get startled or I don't get spooked, but the hair on I ain't got hair. The hair on my neck rose up. So this don't have no holes in it, okay? I'm going to show you something right now. Because I heard something from there. This is 7:04 in the morning. Look at this wall. Okay? Look at it.
That looks more like a door than a wall.
I put this up. Why does that look like peepholes? Okay? Why does it look like two fucking peepholes?
I don't think those are peepholes.
This is what I have.
To me, what it looks like,
why does that look like two people?
Is where they would stick their fingers
can't see in there
to grab the thing and lift it out of their way.
Oh, look at two.
That is not peepholes.
Identical.
His fingers fit
right
perfectly. That's where they lift.
That wall breaking
whatever
off?
It is. That's.
See that coming off?
That's a door.
The whole thing.
That's 100% the door.
I'm about to take this whole thing apart and see what the fuck is going on in here, because I'm not dealing with no creep sent by in here, because I'll tell you what, somebody ever spying on here, but here between here, they will fucking find out. So I just popped all that off. This whole thing comes off. I just can't get that top off. But I guarantee you there's something weird behind here. You should see it. You should see it installation.
That is actually quite worrisome, because it looks like it's some sort of secret passage into the apartment. You can even tell the paint is a little bit worn off from.
And this has me creeped out. So I don't know if you guys have ever experienced something like this, but it's creepy. I feel like somebody's on the other side of that watching me. listening to me when I'm sleeping, listening to my daughter. If somebody else, I swear to God, I will move out of here so quick. Actually, I won't be able to move out of here so quick because I just put almost $3,000 into this place to get into here. So, but very creepy.
Wow.
If you guys ever had an experience like this, let me know because it's very odd.
Watch this.
Why is there salt on my floor?
Because witches can't cross salt, and I'm playing Call of Duty.
You are a jackass. You better clean that up.
Nope.
Babe, clean that up.
A man placed a line of salt at his doorway. But what happened when this woman arrived left the internet confused. The woman, dressed completely in black, walked toward the entrance like nothing was wrong. But the moment she noticed the salt on the ground, she suddenly stopped. She refused to take another step forward and became angry, demanding that he remove it. That's when the video started spreading online. Many people connected the scene to an old belief that salt can protect a home from dark forces. For centuries, different cultures used salt in rituals, believing it could create a barrier that certain beings could not cross. Some viewers believe the woman knew exactly what the salt meant, while others think there's a simple explanation and the whole thing was just an act. But one question remains. Was she really unable to cross that line? Or did she get angry and walk away for another reason?
This is what could happen if you live in the Appalachian Mountains and forget to close the curtains when night falls. If you have never heard of this place, you should know that it is a massive mountain range in the United States, famous for its landscapes and the mysterious stories that have circulated for years. Many people who live there claim that there are certain rules that should never be ignored. One of the most well-known says that when darkness falls, it is important to properly lock your doors and cover your windows. According to some stories, looking outside during the night is not a good idea, especially if you get the feeling that someone is watching you. It is also said that you should never look toward the treetops, even if you hear a strange noise coming from the branches. And there is another warning that is even more unsettling. Some legends say that if you hear a voice calling your name or someone asking for help in the middle of the forest, you should never follow that sound. Some people believe that certain creatures are capable of imitating voices to lure people in. Of course, all of this is part of stories and legends shared on the internet. But after hearing something like this, tell me honestly, would you dare to look toward the trees?
I thought I just let my dog in, but then who is this? Hello? I mean, I guess I could keep both of them. One could live in the walls.
Well, that is not good. Now, I've actually lived not on the Appalachian Mountains, but in the area, and I've actually gone camping in it as well. And it is really creepy because there's just the nights when you're camping out there, the nights are just dead silent, and every now and then there's a branch crack or something walking around. It's quite the experience. There's just something about it.
Yo.
I'm gonna have to do an episode on caves and caving because caves have always freaked me out. I don't know if I'm the only one, but something about caves just sit right with me.
What the hell is in the window? Caitlin, do you see that? Come here, from the window. What is this? What the? What is that? I don't know!
That's not outside.
So what we're looking at, I'm going to tell you something that's really creepy. That very much has Slender
That's not
Man
outside
vibes.
of the
I know
window.
Slender
That's
Man
actually
tends to be a
inside
very
because of the
tall
reflection
entity, but that looks a lot like a Slender Man. All you can see it's its head. And whenever
is
you
actually
catch it
covering
right
the frame of the
when
door.
it shifts over, right there, you see it shift over just a little bit on the side of that door jamb, and its shoulder literally looks like it has black on its shoulder. Guys, that is very, very similar to Slender Man. I'm not saying that's what this girl has going on in her house. I hope that's not happening because Slender Man is a very, very scary entity. They like to take things. That's what they like to do. Not going to get into the specifics of that because YouTube will demonetize this episode if I do say anything of what the Slender Man really does. Just they take things.
All right, well, that was the last video. I hope you enjoyed it, and props to you if you made it all the way to the end of it. Some of those really had me on my toes because like I said, it's the first time that I ever watched them. I just did a random search, downloaded the best ones that I found just looking at the beginning, and some of them were really creepy. So if you like this type of content, please don't forget to subscribe. This is a brand new channel. We're going to be uploading a lot of videos like this, a lot of reactions, a lot of watch-alongs, real crime stories as well. So yeah, again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video. Thank you.